Hi everyone, my name is Kat Dolch. I am an illustrator in Annapolis, Maryland, and an instructor at ArtFarm. And today I'm going to do a quick demonstration of some watercolor and pen and ink greeting cards that you can do for this holiday season. We're going to just use a basic watercolor palette, a small to medium sized brush, obviously a cup of water, some fine and regular size Sharpie markers, and if you have any metallic or fun metallic paints, metallic markers, we can use those as well. And I'm going to show you one technique that actually uses gift tissue paper just to further jazz up your cards. So what we're going to do today is create a watercolor winter tree, and it's relatively easy even though it's hand painted, so it's a really nice thing to do for a batch of holiday cards. So what we're going to do is just start with a very light pencil and just get a kind of general triangular shape down. And you can erase this once your card is completely dry. And then we're going to do a quick wash in either very light paint or just even water if you're comfortable doing that. And just put down where your branches are going to be. They don't have to be perfect. They can be super messy. You know, just use your imagination about where the snow might be or a little asymmetry, and just get your color down on a page. If you want areas to be darker, you dilute the paint less by adding less water. So if you want to add some shadows to maybe the bottom side of some of your branches, you can go back in and add more pigment and less water to those areas. And if you want to kind of go for a variegated watercolor look, you can kind of add 2 or 3 different colors. You can then take your dry card, just add some little accent dots. You know, snow, ornaments, and you can do more or less just asymmetrical scattered around the card. You do some little stars. And when you're drawing with ink, anytime you're using a pen, this point you start on, there's a little bit of a heavy deposit. So sometimes when you do stars, it's actually more fun to start at the center. So that way any of that dark ink will end in a gradient. Or you can use these metallic markers just to add a little shimmer, which is a lot of fun. I've done a little more complex design where I use my watercolor paint in a variety of colors and washes. So I did a really concentrated green and then a really light green and just kind of did some rough leaves. And then I actually cut out little pieces of what would look like berries and leaves out of holiday gift wrap and just used some Elmer's glue to place them down, and then added some accents in Sharpie. Enjoy, stay creative, and be safe. Thanks from ArtFarm.